One of the questions that frequently pops up in a conversation with your friend who lives in the USA is, what time is it for you now? Who came up with the time zones and accurately measured time between one area and another? To answer that question, we first have to learn about who originally measured time. Nearly 6,000 years ago, the first human civilization emerged in Mesopotamia, Iraq today. The Sumerians were the first to establish the principles of writing, education, religion, and trade. They even founded the concept of time. Before the Sumerians, people used to perform their activities from dawn to dusk, work at day, and sleep all night. The Sumerians were not fond of that system and complained about the long work hours. As such, they divided the day into 12 equal periods of time, or 12 hours. Also, they set specific work hours, giving themselves regular breaks. Simultaneously, another great civilization was born along the Nile, pharaohs. The Egyptians created many innovations, amongst which was the sundial. With the sundial, they broke down time from sunrise to sunset into equal periods of time, or hours. In fact, it is historically difficult to speculate or estimate which civilization was the first to partition time into hours, the Sumerians or the Egyptians. In any case, the Egyptian sundial had many drawbacks. It was incapable of measuring time at night. As such, the Egyptians came up with the water clock, clepsydra, which is a timepiece by which time is measured at night by the regulated flow of water into or out from a bowl. Hipparchus, a Greek astronomer, was the first to propose dividing the day into 24 hours, 12 hours at day and 12 hours at night. Hipparchus was ahead of his time, as the 24-hour division of the day was adopted in the 14th century with the emergence of the first mechanical clock. It appears that accurately measuring and conserving time was not of great importance at such time. However, everything changed in the 19th century with the advancements in rail industry and the inventing the telephone and radio. People needed to measure time accurately and to have a global system that determines differences in time between various time zones. As such, it was high time to readjust time accurately. The Scottish engineer Sandford Fleming knew exactly what the world needed. He divided the globe into 24 time zones and put down rules that differences in time between various areas. Today, we live in a world where a second is not defined as the smallest portion of the solar day, but is equal to 9,192,631,770 oscillations of a cesium-133 atom. We live in a world where atomic clocks are used to measure the frequency of waves of the television and satellite broadcasting, which provide their services to humanity, such as GPS. Will humanity ever go back to a time when measuring time did not require such precision? Only time can tell.